All right, guys, we got a storm here. It is crazy. I wish I got the lightning strikes earlier, but I was a little too late. How are y'all doing tonight? I've been waiting on her. I think that's right. Ugh. Yeah, old firewood guy, it's coming down. And Chris, the pizza did not get wet. No pizza this time, though. All right. But yeah, Sadie went to the store and she got caught in a storm and she saw somebody completely hydroplane and crash. So she got all upside down. So she said she was going grandma pace all the way home. But yeah. Oh, there Sadie is. The one everybody's been waiting on.
Hi guys.
You know it's actually fun, Sadie?
What?
One of my coworkers watched the YouTube and he was like,
The live stream?
YouTube, like the
Oh,
on
just
YouTube.
yeah.
He says, "Why are you making Sadie talk so much?" I said, "She enjoys talking. I don't make her talk. I'm letting her have it." It was so funny. He said, "Why are you making her talk so much?"
I sure got thirsty. Hi guys. Hi Chris. Old firewood guy. Hello. Yeah, it's storming here really bad. Did you guys see some of that thunder and lightning? That was scary. I got a flash flood warning on my phone.
Yeah, Chris.
Hi Tim.
I'm borrowing my dad's right now, but eventually I'll have to get my own. So hopefully that will be in the works next year, possibly. We'll see. Tim from Pittsburgh, what's up? I think we had somebody from Pittsburgh last live.
Yeah. Was it Tim?
Could have been.
The pizza didn't get wet. Yeah. No pizza tonight. Is this phone being done?
I got to plug it right here.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. I had it plugged in, but then I moved it to the...
Hey, time in the Buckeye. I totally forgot about the live stream today.
Yeah, that's why the message is like, we got
the girls, the kids are going to YMCA camp this Sunday, so they needed to go and stop and get some stuff for camp. Guys, are we glitchy looking on here? It's kind of...
Yeah, I mean, it could be from the storm. Conrad, the splitter has not. I called Faith Hill or Faith, I don't know, wherever I'm buying it from in Salisbury. I always get their name mixed up. I think it's Faith Hill Equipment, and she says that it's scheduled to ship this week, but she hasn't got confirmation that it has shipped yet. So honestly, if it hasn't shipped yet, and let's just say it ships Thursday or Friday, I probably won't get it till next week. But it is still scheduled for this week. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, Old Guy Firewood. Trailers are mad expensive right now, but guess what? We're about to go into recession, and hopefully they go down a bit. We'll see. Dump trailers, I don't think many people will spend the money on them just because you don't use them every day. They just sit there until you use them, unless you use it for firewood or gravel or your daily job. Faith Farm. Yeah, I get those mixed up because there's another something Hill place that I go to. So.
Sunday rain in Pittsburgh.
Nice.
Wow. Yeah, we've gotten a lot of rain this summer. I feel like our grass is very green.
I tell you what, though, we went for a while where they were like, we're getting storm. We never got any of the storms, right? And then it was after 4th of July. It was probably all those fireworks popping in the air, got everything going. But when it rained for the first time after fireworks, it literally smelled like gunpowder, or fireworks smell. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It was pretty wild. But it went away after a bit.
Yeah. I was saying on the drive home that we don't have to water the garden now because it's raining. And then just thinking about those deer. The deer have been taking my watermelon. I get watermelon out there like this big, and the deer are coming and eating my watermelon. Pissing me off. You know who Faith Hill is?
Yeah, I know who Faith Hill is.
Maybe that's why you're saying Faith Hill.
There's a store called something Hill that I used to go to all the time, and I can't remember what the name of that is anymore, but I think it's in Kernersville.
Hey, Outdoors is making a 50-state road trip.
That's hilarious. Well, you know, Maryland, so he was just in Maryland. That's about a 5.5, 6 hour drive from there to here. We'd have a ways to go. Mm-hmm. Wow, Chris, why do you have so many? You have 2. Why would you need a second one?
2, you need at least 1 more.
I'm about to say, I'm going to get the 6x12 too.
You must have other people moving stuff while he's moving stuff.
Yeah, I guess you do. I need a bigger truck too. Y'all should see me carrying all these loads of wood. Actually, I don't know if y'all saw the short that I posted recently about the new wood supply. This guy's got a ton of wood, and I think it was 2 days ago, I went and did 3 trailer loads from him, which is awesome. And he's got plenty more. Honestly, it kind of filled up my wood yard, so I got to cut that up before I can go get more. But hopefully, I won't have a problem with wood for a while. So that's good. But what I was talking about that is my truck was just shaking the whole way home. I need to either get airbags or something for it to help smooth it out because it's rough.
Cue the Chevy jokes, right?
I know that. Hey, the heavy Chevy, it might be little, but it's the little engine that could.
Yeah. Hi, Adrian. Welcome.
Hey, Adrian. Yeah. Hey. It's got stopping power and it's got go power. It's not as smooth as you'd like it to be. Put some airbags on it will be good. Did you see I started? Yeah, I started sharpening chains, and you know, once you sharpen a chain, you have to go test it out and make sure it's sharp, right? I get out there, I test it, and I just couldn't stop. I was just going and going and going. I probably got through like 4 trees before I was like, okay, I gotta stop. I gotta save this for a video.
It wasn't raining yet?
Uh-uh. It didn't start raining until like 30 minutes ago. But Paul was really, really upset.
I'm scared. I know I had Allison grab him.
Our little Cocker Spaniel gets scared of thunderstorms.
Yeah,
Like
he's
he starts shaking and going nuts.
Dixie, the lab, it doesn't even faze her. It's like,
Yeah.
she just thinks nothing of it.
Dixie's like, I don't hear it.
Yeah, maybe she did. Like, without her hard of hearing.
I found her over at the garden again, trying to put the collar on her.
Good. I knew she was digging in the garden today. She came up with muddy legs.
Oh yeah, then she's definitely digging the garden.
How's the new wood yard coming?
So Tim, I'm kind of at a stopping point right now with it. The reason being is my turnaround isn't as big as I thought it was going to be. So I have to take out a pretty massive tree. But the issue is not taking out the tree, it's getting the stump up. And I haven't decided if I want to rent a stump grinder or rent some type of equipment to dig it up or just hire somebody. I know a couple of tree guys, obviously, that maybe I could just ask them what they would do it for. That's kind of where we're at there. And I don't want to start putting wood over there until it's 100% ready, so I don't have to like fall a tree without, hitting my wood or whatever like that, So, Michael, I talked to Faith Farm. I talked to Faith Farm, and they said that it's still planning on being shipped this week, but they haven't got an okay from the driver yet, so it's not actually headed to Faith Farm yet. I'm telling you, I can't get that.
Faith Farm. Faith Farm, farm.
Outdoors in 608, you had storms last night. We had storms last night too. We had rough storms. A lot of people said they had a lot of trees fall down. I'm pretty sure a car got struck too, and they got it on film. Someone got it on film. It's crazy.
Oh, the diesel? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Chris, I had a 2001 Duramax before I got this 1500. I miss it, but the gas and diesel's already $1 more than I paid for gas. So that right there, if I get $1 more for gas and then less gas mileage, it's not worth it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm thinking of just like beefing up my 1500 and trying to get away with that.
Hey, living the dream.
What's up, living the dream?
How many bundles we've sold at the campground or anything? I don't think so.
Nope. Haven't heard anything from them. She told me that she was just gonna call me whenever they get halfway through it. So I don't think that. So that campground, they just purchased the campground, so I think they're kind of turning it around right now. So sales might not be as good as a normal campground, just for that reason. They're trying to turn it around, get more people in there and whatnot. So it's a baseball.
Oh.
Chris, you think? So I've tried to burn a stump before, and it didn't work. But he's probably talking about like C4.
Yeah, it was a lot of bad weather this year. Yeah.
Yeah, so far. Usually we just get like thunderstorms, evening thunderstorms, and they'll be gone in 30 minutes. But lately we've just been getting massive storms come through.
Plus, there was quite a bit of sno in like February. Wasn't it February?
Yeah, we got quite a bit of snow.
Where there was snow on the ground.
Yeah. Weather's been weird lately for sure.
David got some storms too. Yeah, I think they were saying yesterday it was like going from almost coast to coast storms, like thunderstorms.
Yeah.
It's crazy how many people were affected.
Michael, that's awesome. You're getting wood every day. I wish I could say the same. My wood guys haven't brought me wood in a while.
You need to bug them.
I know. I need to call them up. But listen, are y'all not working anymore? Because I haven't got any in a while. I've gotten most of the wood myself. Diesel here is $6.75. Lord.
Yeah.
Southeast Georgia. Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah, here with just gasoline, we're like low fours. It's like 4.13, 4.11 right now.
What's up, Ralph?
It hasn't been terrible. Hi, Ralph.
Yeah, gas went down and it stayed down. I guess people kind of figured out that the gas stations were jacking up prices when they should have been.
Really, believe that.
Do you think they didn't jack up prices?
No, that's what Biden just said. I don't know. I don't believe it though.
Well, how come prices came down immediately?
I'm not too.
I don't know how that stuff works.
I don't believe that.
I got a huge load of ash and load of, oh man. So I actually got a whole load of ash this time, and ash is probably one of my favorites just because it's a good wood, and it dries quickly. And you can find it barkless a lot. 4 points.
He says send him some. He needs
Yeah,
some
I know, right?
our price.
Oh, and I'm sure in South Carolina, South Carolina might be like $3.99 right now.
Yeah, I'm sure in Texas. Texas is probably decent.
Yeah, South Carolina. We used to live in
Yeah.
South Carolina, and gas is like 30-40 cents cheaper down there. You're right, oh God. Like, we think prices going down, and it's at $4.59. It's kind of crazy. I know, that's the whole thing. I catch myself saying, I can't believe that was that much, but everything's going up, and there's nothing we can do about it. I'm considering raising my wood prices. I don't want to do it, but I might just do it. Chris.
There it is. Got a little Tito's. Tito's meets Cheerwine.
Do we have public jobs? Yeah, so I'm a store manager for a department store. And Sadie is an agency manager on an app.
It's like live streamers. I'm basically mainly recruit for a live streaming app. Bring people on, have them stream, and teach them how to use the app. We have $400 support this year.
400 cord.
Ooh.
See, I'm gonna do deliver for $330. So, but our prices are lower here because people don't need wood like up north or Midwest do.
Yeah.
So living the dream, actually. So here's the good and the bad. So I don't know if you remember the video I posted about it. I covered, I think, 3 stacks, and I only put wood on one of the 3 stacks that I covered. Well, the storms have been so bad that they blew those tarps off. That's like 26 feet of rubber, like 50 mil. I mean, it's heavy. They're probably, I don't know, 30 pounds a piece, and it blew them right off the stacks. And what sucks is some of them fell in between stacks, so I can't pull it out until I actually sell the wood.
Move the wood. Yeah.
So they're staying there.
Lesson learned.
Yeah.
Next time just have to weigh it down better.
Yeah, I
drill
definitely
it
have to weigh
into
it down.
the pallets or something. We also, a lot of our stacks that we've made, guys, like we have them probably 6 inches too tall. That's what you'd say, right? About 6 inches. Like they're just too tall. Next time, at first we were like, oh, well, it's going to settle, but it's settled and it's still like extremely tall. So it's just kind of learning as we go.
Yeah, our stacks are definitely way taller than most, but it's fine. I mean, I could, whenever I load up the truck, I load it full. That's a full face cord, and I have whatever's left over, and I know that I can throw that somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's one thing, and then I like putting space in between 2 face cords, but when it comes to covering, it's not easy because what happens is the tarp settles in the middle where there's no wood, and then eventually it collects water and then just sinks down. So I like stacking in full cords, but then they don't dry as fast. We did figure out that the middle did not dry at all compared to the 2 outsides. I mean, it was poplar, so it was good to go, but it definitely didn't dry as good as the 2 outside stacks.
So, cut it down smart.
Yeah.
That's what we need to do too. Like we were just trying to get it all on there and kind of look at it. Matt was like, well, we can cut it later. And yeah, so we definitely need to. But right now I have some laying down in my garden killing the grass for me. I mean, they're great.
We found some other uses for it.
Yeah.
And then, dude, those would be awesome slip and slide mats.
Mm-hmm.
Like super fast. Yeah, there you go, Living Dream. And that's what I'll do when I get those out of the middle of the stacks. I will definitely pull them out and cut them. And then honestly, if I get them tight enough, I could drill them down to the pallets.
Yeah.
But I don't like that just because if I ever wanted to, stack it higher, I could. But that's on something else. Well, our storm finally passed. We could actually see.
That was nice. That was so scary. I was so shook up. I witnessed a car wreck. I had to call 911 on the highway before the storm. And then on the drive home, there was a storm. And I was so scared. Like, I'm just a nervous wreck after all that. Was so scary.
Yeah, how long did it take you to get home?
It didn't take that long. But we ate at the Outback Steakhouse. And then we...
Y'all see how this works? They always eat without.
We went out shopping. The girls got some new shoes for camp. And actually... school supplies right now are like dirt cheap at Walmart. I bought some school supplies just because they were so cheap. It was like literally like under $1 for a bunch of stuff. I was bought some. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna need it. They jack up the prices right before school.
Y'all, you know what I ate tonight? I ate Taco Bell because it was on the way home.
I told him he could meet us. He says out of the way. So, but he would have been late to the live stream.
Yeah.
Right, ice cream ready. Yum.
Dang, that sounds good, living dream. We'll catch you later.
Yes. I'm excited.
I don't think I've ever had cherry pie.
Oh, it's really good. No.
No, Chris, she didn't. And every one of them had leftovers.
Yeah, Sissy barely touched hers, but I knew you always say steak's no good left over.
No, I said hamburgers, not steaks. Always good leftovers.
Yeah, we all three got steak. I got filet mignon.
You got filet mignon?
Mm-hmm.
Times are getting tough. They're eating filet mignon.
Just me. The girls had sirloin. Come here.
All right, Buckeye. We'll catch you later.
No, he's staying by them.
Oh,
Live in
gotcha.
the dream. He's got the
LTD.
Live in the dream.
I don't-
What
I
were
don't
they
know
calling us? Some people were calling us FOTA, FOT. Firewood on the hill.
Yeah, five.
Like what?
These guys are clever.
Yeah. Everything's acronyms. Yeah.
I hadn't really been doing much in the wood yard the past 2 days because right when I get home it starts raining.
Did you tell him about that guy you found though, where he went and got all those loads?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a bunch of, like 3 loads that one day.
I got 3 cords.
I told him, I said, Matt, you
okay.
should have videoed. I make a video about it.
So, whenever you go to a new location, you never know what they're going to do or if they care or whatever. So, the first time I go, I just let them do their thing.
Yeah.
And the next time, he knows I have a YouTube now. So, it's OGF all the time.
Coming back.
That's not a bad one. Foth is kind of weird.
Yeah, Foth. Like, I
Foth.
think people are trying to say something.
Yeah.
But it's not coming out right.
Yeah, it's kind of lagging. There you go.
Good night, Ralph.
We'll see you, Ralph. Good night.
The phone is picking up the comments before the computer is. The computer needs like a refresh. Must refresh.
Let's see.
Probably, but no.
And y'all know I
Same
can't. Y'all know I
quality.
can't see. So.
Stack your firewood 8 feet high each row,
6
so you
feet
can get
each row.
6 feet. So you can get 1 cord on the 2 pallets. Oh yeah, if he was just selling it as the cord instead of the face cords.
So you should stack your fire 6 feet high each row. Oh, gotcha.
So it's just that
That makes sense.
2 sections, 1 cord.
But the whole thing, we'll see you, old guy firewood. So Chris, with that, the reason why I'm trying to stack and face cord is because I'm new to this, so I don't really. When I fill up my truck, that's easy to find out. That's a face cord and whatnot. But if somebody wants to come up and pick a load up off the wood yard, and I'd be like, it's easy just to say, hey, I'll give you that stack right there for this amount of money and throw it in there, So that's why I like doing that. Plus, it's easy to count too. If I stack it 6 feet, then I have to kind of measure it out when I'm delivering it, and this is a little extra work, and that's why I want to do it by face cord, at least for now. You know, when I get seasoned in this and everything, can see it and know it by eye.
You watch
I
those.
stack as high as
There's
I can.
a lot of YouTubers that can just be like, yep, he wants a face cord and just throwing out of some pile. And I'm like, how does he know? How does he know? He just, I guess, just eyes it.
Oh God, Farrell, you were saying take care of the Ralph. Man,
Yeah,
I'm all upside down right now. Wow.
So BS. Yeah. Eventually, we're gonna get stickers too, guys. We're still thinking on that. Like,
Where does everybody get their stickers made?
yeah, we need recommendations.
Yeah, and should we do sheets or rolls? I don't
Whatever's
know.
cheaper on that, because you just cut it out.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You just,
I think rolls would be small, but I don't know how big they make the rolls.
oh, you can get a big old roll of stickers. Wide and thick. Like, they'll make whatever you want. That's why it says more on the price points. You'd think that the roll would be cheaper than the sheets.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Unless you do it double-sided.
Sticker Mule individual. Oh, we get some individually made. Sticker Mule. I've never heard of Sticker Mule. I should
Okay.
put that on my notes.
Yeah. Sticky mule. The only reason I didn't look at individual because when I looked at the prices, individual is way more expensive. But that would make it 10 times easier because cutting them into like nice rectangles would be a struggle if we got them in sheets.
Yeah. Just gotta look around and price them and stuff. We've been getting a lot of stuff from, what's that? We've been getting stuff from Vistaprint.
Vistaprint, yeah.
Yeah.
They're good, they're just expensive.
Yeah.
But
Like the flyers and
the flyers, the
car magnet.
car magnet, and business cards. Got all those from them. What stinks though is like you would think you can keep your design and just put in anything, but you can't. You have to like specially move it around, adjust it to each item, and I don't like that. I feel like you just throw
It takes
your
a
thing,
long time.
you just throw your design up there and it does it for you.
Yeah.
But
Are we glitchy, you guys? Or no? I stop it. I didn't see anything.
they're
It's not-
too thin. Okay.
Think on the rules of the actual stickers. It's true. I guess it depends on what you're putting it on. Like, if a lot of people put it on their outdoor equipment.
Yeah, we want something. We want a decent sticker.
Yeah.
They're sticking
Yeah.
around. But they're not cheap. You think stickers would be cheap from what I've seen, and they're not. It was like, I don't know, like 50 cents a piece or something. Something crazy.
50 cents.
That's a lot. You're just giving it away.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm getting bit by mosquitoes.
No, not in the garage.
Yes, that's got one right there. I'm bleeding.
Oh, goodness.
Get me. The bugs out here, guys, are no joke. That's one thing, like, I want Matt to show on one of his videos is how many ticks he can find just clearing stuff out in the wood yard. Like, one day, the first day that he was clearing stuff out in the wood yard.
Second wood yard. The second wood
Yes,
yard.
the new wood yard,
With all,
where he's
with
clearing
all
the
the
land.
trees and nothing's been, worked over there on that side or anything like that.
He came inside and he's like, is this a tick on me? He's just sitting on the couch, covered in his stuff. I said, and we're like, yeah, it's a tick. So we're having to like Google how to get him off. And then he ended up having like 8 ticks on him that day. It was crazy. Like that, people need to know about that. Because that's more like a northeast, southeast thing. It's more on this side, I feel like, than
Well, another
West
thing
Coast.
too is when I went and got a load of wood from another guy, and I came home, like all I did was cut the wood. I wasn't really in the woods. I mean, we were on the edge of the woods. We weren't in the woods. I just cut a few logs up, and we loaded it in the dump trailer. I got home, took a shower, and there was 2 ticks on my butt, literally on my butt, and they were massive ticks.
I'm always having for ticks.
No, Tim and Chris, I didn't see. I haven't seen that yet. I'll have to check that out. I saw it post, but I haven't watched
Oh
it.
my goodness.
Him and she, I bet they're probably just miserable.
They're probably on round 2 tonight, though.
No, this was like a week ago.
Oh, okay.
Remember his live was Monday, I think, or Thursday, last Thursday. So, yeah, he's just now getting that video out. Wow. Yeah, I feel like feel like Brad on Firewood Furnace. He kind of like does his videos like the whole week's worth. Not really a whole week's worth, but like he puts all stuff in one video instead of multiple videos. I kind of like that.
Hey, John. Thanks for popping in. You even have her rafting.
Oh yeah, dude. Brad was filming it before they even were 5 minutes in the stream. Like you could see it in their eyes. But they had a blast. John. Well, Brad probably doesn't drink a lot all the time. I bet she does. That dude looks like he parties. Although if I was drinking Miller Lite, I'd have a hangover. Woo. That stuff is rough.
We should play music. But that's the thing is, if we played music, it would just be for the live. Like you wouldn't be able to save it. Get all flagged and stuff.
Unless you, I don't know, would an instrumental, would it still go off on instrumental?
You do like non-copyright music or something. I know, Chris.
Oh, I can't wait. I know, I'm kind of like irritated that it's not done this week because I had it planned. Tomorrow, I was actually going to pick it up, bring it home before I go to work tomorrow, and then Friday I'm off, so that's when I was going to use it all day long. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen.
Did they say it's not going to happen? Like it's not.
She says it's going to be shipped this week, but they haven't got shipment information, so that means they haven't shipped it. And it's coming from, where is it coming from?
I don't know. What's the company called?
Maybe Wisconsin.
Somebody in here knows. What's the company called?
Yeah, Wolf Ridge. Where is Wolf Ridge made? I don't even know where it's made.
How much wood do you have to split and stack? Oh, do you have split and stacked?
So we have, I think right now we have probably 40 in the woodyard right now, but we've sold around 3 cords so far. Maybe a little more, around 3 cords.
Hey, Steve.
Yes, Wisconsin, cool.
Glad you caught us on. He's from West Coast over there.
Yeah, Steve. Steve made it.
Wolf Ridge, I think.
Yeah, Wisconsin.
Hey, Bill.
What's up, Bill? Only 2 hours from you? Wow.
Conrad, go get it and bring it down here. Get our splitter. Matt was looking at that. There was, so for that, what is that called? The bundler?
Yeah.
Right? The bundler. The guy said that he could ship it for X amount of money. But then Matt saw that there's basically like a, what is it? Like where they carry your freight for you. It's like some app.
Oh yeah, there's apps where people can pick up a load or a shipment on their way to things. You know, have y'all seen the TV show is called Shipping Wars or something like that? It was on A&E for a long time. Probably still is. I haven't watched it. But basically, people will bid on an order to ship it.
Yeah, it's like some app where you just say that you're available, like we, the customer, put a thing out, say we need somebody to move this from this state to this state, and then there's all these people that can put bids on it. And I'm trying to get the job. But I was, Matt, what if it gets damaged? Like, we don't know what kind of insurance these people have. So we ended up just going with the...
Yeah, so Sadie kind of spoiled that. I haven't told anybody.
Oh.
So I actually ordered the Amish bundler.
I didn't know.
And that was supposed to ship too. It was actually supposed to ship last Tuesday. And it's supposed to ship today, or actually this Tuesday. It was supposed to ship in the last 2 weeks, and I still haven't got a shipping tracking device or tracking number or anything like that. So that's still on the way. But yeah, I bought one of the Amish built bundlers.
Sorry.
Wow, Sadie. And Old Guy Firewood, I only got 40 face cords out there, not cords.
Yeah. Steve's asking for that Amazon link. For the we get it on Amazon, Steve, right? The shrink wrap.
Yeah.
We can post it somewhere.
God, we had it.
It's always such a problem.
Remember we had it.
We posted on our last live.
Yeah, we posted on the last. Yeah, was it the last one? Yeah, our last live we did, but that'd be too much for him to go back and see
the comments.
Yeah.
Is this one logged in your Amazon?
No.
I could have swore it was. No. Okay, well.
Just log in. Should be safe. There you go.
Oh, okay. We're getting it right now. I can get it on here.
We'll send it. Just type in 80.
No, we can just put your orders or something, right? Your orders?
Right there.
Oh, shoot.
That's fine. Put that.
This one?
Yeah, do that. And then, hold on. Yeah, keep units, because I think they're out of that one.
No,
So,
it's in
yeah.
stock.
No, it's not. So do 12 there, right there. This one.
Clear. Oh, yeah.
She's just gonna send you the one that that I use right now. I get it in bulk though. I don't think they have any bulk right now.
Is that one?
So what it is, we'll send you the link. It's 12 inch, 80 gauge. I think it's 1,000 feet. She's gonna. Now you're gonna do the other one.
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought you went down here last time.
I'll get it in a minute. Look at this. You answer.
Well,
sure
actually, can you get it on your phone?
Packaging supplies, they have a 10% discount code. Firewood is ready. Steve,
Nice,
are you
Steve.
you're gonna sell bundles? That's exciting. Didn't you say you live near a campground, Steve?
I know it's the best when your wood is actually dry, because then you actually can do something with it. Otherwise, it's just sitting there. You're like, oh, when am I gonna make some money?
It is.
Yeah.
It's been hot, Larry. I think. What was that? It was in the mid 90s today. It was extra hot today.
I can't wait until we get like fall weather and see how much firewood we actually sell then. Because I mean, if people are buying firewood in 90-degree weather, think what they're gonna do in cooler weather.
This is the one that says we got last time.
Oh, so it's back in stock.
It says, see, but why isn't that working? That's not the right one. Did you? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
It's
I
like
did.
this one.
Oh, right there, babe. That's what you need. Bam.
I just did that. I just did that. And that looks not right.
Huh. Did you do it on your phone, see?
No, because I'm not logged in on your account on my phone. So yeah. Let's go back to the chat. 100 today in Durham. Oh my gosh. Oh, Old Guy Firewood, you're in North Carolina? He's in North Carolina. Mini campgrounds, Detroit Lake, Silver Falls, 16 miles. And Larry's in North Carolina too. Why you guys in North Carolina? That is a perfect location, Steve, right off 22. Yeah, you'll get good business. You need to get one of those firewood signs out there.
That's right, Old Guy Firewood. It's all about the campgrounds with bundles. Mm-hmm. You'll never do. I mean, how many did we say we did? I think over like the past 6 months we sold like 300, or not 300. We sold like 60, 70 bundles.
That's why I was telling Matt, because he wants to go up quite a bit he wants to give him some sticker shock next time for the bundles. And I don't think it's very smart, because that's the main way that we're selling bundles. But we'll see.
By Roxborough, okay. Roxborough.
I need a hand bundler, like Ken and Chris in the Woodyard. Oh yeah, I've seen those, Steve. Those are nice little bundlers too. Those like little compact ones. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the problem with, it's not a problem, it's just, with the campground, it's now, taxed because I'm on a 1099. So when I gave him that price, I was not anticipating being taxed, and that takes 40% off of the top, and if I discounted it and then have to get taxed on it, I'm losing my butt,
Yeah.
So that's why I'm trying to go up on it.
Yeah. I mean, I say go up, but not.
Steve says it'll be Facebook Marketplace. Alright, so Steve, if I give you any advice, I would set a price for a certain amount of bundles that you're willing to deliver for free, and that's the way to go.
Because then people want to buy that minimum amount.
Just to get delivered.
Yeah, we were doing like 10, right?
I started with 10, and then I went up to 12, and I'm at 12 right now. Because the way I looked at it is five bundles times 12 is $60. And the time I put gas and everything in it, let's just say it's 15 miles away. That's a gallon of gas. There and back, that's $8. So I'll be really making about $50 on 12 bundles. So you just got, people love the shipping, but just make it affordable for them. But they won't break the bank for you. John, my bundles are right, I'd say 0.9 cubic feet.
I was gonna get
it might be, honestly, it might be cubic foot, but I haven't measured it.
Are they all at the road? You're out of them?
Yeah. And they're $5. So actually what I'm going to do, my neighbor brought me a bundle. It's kiln dried wood, that they sell for $7 at the campground he goes to, and it's literally half of the wood that I had in mind, and it's $2 more. It's insane, the difference. It's crazy. Yeah, Chris, and that's how I feel. I want to go up on my bundles, but the whole thing is like, if I do $6 at the road, how many people are going to have $12? Most people only buy 2 bundles if they're buying it at the road, so that's a perfect $10 bill, But if they want to buy 2, then they'll have to buy $2 other dollars, Where bundle wood and the stacks at the road are the biggest money maker per piece of wood. But bundle, I put extra time in because I'm bundling, and I put extra money in because of the wrap and the flour and all that. So I'm kind of torn in between that. I think I just have to do it and not look back. Yeah, oh my gosh, Steve, that's crazy.
Remember he was saying, what were they saying they put on that? There's some coating that the squirrels like. $7 each, or 3 for $20. That's smart. Then it's a $20 bill.
That's what Brad does, but that's high, I think. $7. And 3 for $20 is $5, or it's what? 3 for $20 is what, 6
something each.
6 something. I guess it's not bad. Oh my gosh, Steve, I don't know what I would do. I don't know what you can do. Is there anything you can do to stop it next time? I'd be getting me a squirrel killer. I'm sure there's something you can feed them.
Steve has the same problem with tree rats here also. What is a tree rat?
You know, what is a tree rat? I've never heard that.
Never heard of a tree rat. Campground sells them for $9. Oh, it's soy. That's what it was. Wow, Steve, that sucks. No one believes. They love you, Steve. You need to get some traps out.
Sounds like you need a new vehicle that doesn't attract them.
Or some squirrel bait.
That's one good thing about these new cars. You know, they put plastic around everything, so like the underneath the car is completely covered.
He said the tree rats are squirrels. That's just what they call them.
Larry, I do think we'll have strong sales this year. I mean, you gotta think with oil prices, it has to make somebody want to go burn wood. You know, like it has to. You know, last year wasn't bad. During the wintertime, it wasn't bad. This year, it's, you know, if it stays like it is, it's going to be double what they paid last year.
Are you doing this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone must be putting peanut butter on your wire. Yeah, you need to put some traps down there. I would be like full-fledged out there with a little 22 shooting them. Stick on my...
Yeah, I'd be getting me a rat trap and just put peanut butter on it and popping them. And those rat traps are big enough, they'll kill a squirrel. You get them big rat traps that are like, I don't know, 6 inches by 4 inches.
They know where the food is, Steve. You're gonna get it fixed. You need to hide your vehicle when it comes home.
No, like that would be so funny if you're ever mad at somebody and just put peanut butter all over the inside the car.
No, Larry, it won't be like up north, but I mean, people do heat like around here in the country. A lot of the houses out here do heat with the wood. What? Which one? Clara's out here trying to get me. What? You tired? Nah. House is too close. Would use a 22, but not here. Oh, he's got too many houses around him to be shooting squirrels.
Popping squirrels. Oh, Larry in Reedsville. That's not far at all.
Mommy. Why? From vegetable oil. Yeah, I guess it's cheaper.
Is that a newer car? Yeah, Chris, our winter is January, February, half of March.
Yeah, I'd say
our winter is...
December. You get some December.
There's a lot of times we have 70-degree Christmas days.
Yeah, it was really nice on Thanksgiving. I remember it was like in the 70s.
So basically, all in all, we could say the end half of December and beginning half of March, which means 3 months. We have a 3-month winter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty short. I know where that is, Steve. Staten. 2019 Chevy
Oh, so it's
car.
pretty new, yeah.
Dang, do you have a garage? I would like build something. Put it in somewhere. It's no good.
Yeah, I've heard of like animals chewing boat motor wiring harnesses and stuff like that, but never cars.
Or Steve, maybe you need to like special order the petroleum wire. Like, can you please switch these wires out?
Well, they're already switching them out, so you might as well.
Yeah. Put a
like,
different kind.
Can you special coat these with rat poison?
Yeah. That's funny. Okay, I'm gonna be right back.
No. Now, Steve, does your Colorado, does it not have like plastic? Or are they coming in from the side or underneath? Because my truck has like plastics covered like the whole underside of the wheel well and all down in the bottom. Dude, firewood just takes over your life if you get to splitting firewood. I know I had a ton of firewood in my garage and I kept parking it for a while. I was like, screw that, I need to start putting it back outside. What's up, Dale? How are you? We just had a storm run through Spartanburg. Yep, it came through us first and then went through you, Dale. It was a pretty rough one. And the fishing boat, you definitely don't want it tearing that up. But those are probably old wires on that anyway. Don't have the petroleum or soy or whatever's in it. The wheel wells. I mean, I guess there's a little crack there you could get through, but that's crazy. I'd be real mad about that. Yeah, I'm super tired. Split half a fish. Dang, Conrad. Last time, actually, when I first started this wood business, I started with an axe. And I'll never go back. Oh, that's hard work. You're talking about you split for a good 2 hours and you're just exhausted. Exhausted.
I remember that.
Oh, man.
Did you guys know he started off with like a $200 or $300 splitter too? Where is that splitter?
It's down in the building.
He'll show it to you guys one of these days. He used it like 2 times in the hydraulic fluid, like
I had some
just started
some
leaking
big
everywhere.
old white ash that was really, really, like it was like concrete, y'all. It was, you know, it was getting tough, and started splitting it with that little thing, and just, I guess, blew something
it's like
up.
this big.
Yeah.
It's like this big.
Yeah.
This is in real short, like it's just little. It didn't have a stand or wheels or anything. Well, it might have wheels, but
Yeah.
it was like an oxygen tank size.
Yeah. I bought the counting line real quick after that.
I think like within a week of having that one, we got the county line. Tree rat to be the bottom
Dang,
side of my John boat. What?
I would
he's
be
shooting
I would be
us.
moving.
Yeah.
I would be moving.
Crazy. Wheel well. Is that Cheerwine? It is Cheerwine. This is courtesy of Matt liking Cheerwine, because I don't know. I'm not huge on Cheerwine, but it works.
It's
Alright.
we get Cheerwine Zero because
Yeah.
I don't want all that sugar. I don't like soft drinks like that. So Cheerwine Zero is what we drink, and it's the only kind of diet drink that doesn't have aspartame in it.
Yeah. And
So
I don't like
does it
any
make you
soda,
loony?
so I don't drink soda. I like soda, but I don't drink it.
Yeah.
Mr. Ribbit. We're behind on the comments on this one, I think.
Oh no.
Ooh, you said hi to Rick. I don't see it. Is it this one? I don't know.
Oh my God, are y'all really shopping for baby stuff?
That's your mom. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's pretty.
Yeah. Oh God, Robert says that's me.
Okay. It's going to take me a long time, you guys, to get names matched with usernames.
I'm about to say the only one that like I got instantly was freaking Jeep, because after every comment he puts John,
Yeah.
so I know that's him.
Thanks. No, this is like our
Third. Well, it's actually our fourth.
Our
yeah.
fourth is
Sure,
the
fourth.
third one that we'll save. We had one in the middle somewhere in there that we don't like, so we deleted it. It was all right.
It was okay.
We were cranky that day.
It was one of the late ones.
Yeah, we started at 9.
Yeah, I would watch that if John was doing some squirrel hunting.
The kids want a squirrel hunt.
Yeah, I got the girl's 20. I got the girl or Allison a 22, and had her shoot some targets and stuff. She's a long way from shooting a moving target, but she can hit a target, you know, if it's staying still. Richard, Rick, Rich, and Dick. That's hilarious.
Go in, baby. We'll be done in like 30 minutes, I bet.
Sissy, get below your nose.
Don't pull on the thing.
What?
Get below your nose.
Why?
Because you
got
got
snot rolling out.
Sniffly nose. And she's starving. Could you imagine that? She didn't touch her steak. She did eat her potato.
She threw away a
You
steak.
should have seen it. There was fat in it.
Steaks have fat in it. Sissy, stop.
Sissy. Not okay. That's
What?
rude. That is rude. Pacific City. Yes. Yeah, I know all that area. I love Lincoln City. Like, growing up, that's where we always went, was Lincoln City. Pacific City, High Cliff.
What's up, Liv?
It sucks that it was such bad weather when we went to Oregon, Steve, because I would have liked to go along the coast, but it was raining the whole time. Imagine that. I want to make you too mad.
Is that what that means? YT?
What? Yeah, YT is YouTube.
I'm so bad with the lingo, guys. No.
Hey, you said it'll go by like 5 names. You're
Yeah.
good, though. You're good.
I know, I wish we could have went on that fishing trip on the Columbia River, but we didn't.
Yeah. We had one booked when I was still in Oregon. Matt was going to come out. We were going to go salmon fishing, but then there was all those crazy fires in Oregon, so I canceled the flight, or he canceled his flight. We ended up going seeing him instead. Those fires are crazy. Weather's getting better finally. It's good, yeah.
But I'll say it was a little chilly over there when we were there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to have been on the water in that cold weather.
The rapper.
Oh, wow. Dang, Chris, I'm jealous. Living right on the river.
That's nice. The Columbia River. That's up in Portland.
Can you catch salmon right off a dock or no?
You might be
It's
able
probably a
to.
stupid question. But if you could, that'd be awesome.
I bet you could, honestly. Fish the day the fires blew up. Very weird day.
God, 2020, that seems like so long ago.
It wasn't. I know that whole year of quarantine felt like a lifetime. 2020. It was like its own decade.
I feel like it was just a year everybody was trying something new because they couldn't do what
Like
they used to
what
do.
do we do
Yeah.
now? Cancel all of our plans.
Okay, Steve. If I ever get down there on Columbia River, I'll remember Marco 19.
We'll come fish with you, Steve. How's that? Make a fishing trip. You guys got any ideas or ways to keep the deer out of my garden? I bought some netting. Do you think that'll work? It's like real little holes in the netting. I think it might help. I don't know. My dog's probably gonna tear it up. I need you to help me set that up.
Don't you just throw it over top of it?
Yeah, but it's like, I need like 2 of us to stretch it and like stake it or something. I don't know what to do. Thank you very much. I was goofing off, but I like it.
It's getting hot, boy.
You're hot.
Yes,
you want me to
use
turn
my
that?
fan.
I know, but I was cold.
Y'all see how she
Here,
does
we'll
me?
switch places. I'll put it
I have a fan going, and I'm burning up. It's because she moved the fan.
You feel right there.
Oh yeah, that feels so good.
Okay, let's switch places.
There we go. Oh yeah, so much better.
You can shield me from the wind.
I'm about to die over here.
A deer spray. Okay. I know Matt tried like peeing in buckets and it hasn't helped.
Oh no,
So.
the girls dumped it out. You don't remember?
I hope the kids were.
No, I had a week of
That's
pee in a
so
bucket, and the girls go and flip it over.
It's terrible. Yeah, you just keep it up, man.
King salmon. All right, Steve.
Let's say the big boys.
Yeah, buddy.
Get some salmon.
Can't do anything this year, but there's always next year.
Mm-hmm.
Why are these cold?
I don't know, right? It's kind of crazy. I bought those off the shelf and they were cold.
Your AC must be really good in the back.
Yeah, that was in Walmart. I bought the cheer wine off the shelf. I put them in the trunk and I felt the inside. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so cold. And I pulled one out and drank it on the way home. So I was like, I didn't take this out of a fridge.
You had is it, I guess, a mole
Yeah,
problem?
the bowls are like kind of like moles. It's similar.
Oil. But then again, guys, we're trying to keep these deer around so when deer season comes up, I can pop them.
We're ready to get them.
We're going to tag and bag some deer this year. That way I'm not here for the garden next year. Okay, Steve, I'll have to check that out. So oil and... Although the bucket that I was peeing in had oil in it. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
For recipes. Castor oil. You need to do something. I've been seeing them with my own 2 eyes now, and that's what really pisses me off. I can't do anything.
Did you see him again?
No, I just saw that one day, but still. I bet if I got out there early enough, I could go out there
Oh,
like
I bet they're
8:30.
at midnight. They're out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we deer hunted last year, we'd sit out there till dark, and right at dark, when you could barely see,
Barely.
they're there.
Nothing. Yeah.
Like immediately.
Like 10 minutes after the official sunset, you know.
They're there.
Yeah.
The pop in.
And sturgeon.
Called salmon, sturgeon, and Columbia. Sturgeon would be a fun fight too. But John, can you shoot them where you live? Because that's the thing. My grandma lived in a neighborhood where they had so many deer because it was on a mountain. No one could shoot them. They had to bring in sharpshooters to kill them all. There were so many.
The Irish Spring Bar. I heard about
Hey,
those.
that's what I use.
Yeah. So what I saw, so I'm in like a gardening group on Facebook, and they were saying if you just like go outside with a cheese grater and grate that soap like all everywhere around your garden, it's supposed to keep a bunch of stuff away.
Really?
I don't know why. I guess the scent, like they
And maybe that's
think
why I
it's
don't
a
get bit as
person.
much as y'all.
That could be. I heard that after the fact, Irish Spring stuff. Yeah, I heard that. And somebody said they were like out there like with the cheese grater grating it and felt crazy. And somebody was like, well, just go inside and grate it in a bowl and then sprinkle it around. Because I guess their neighbors were like watching.
Dang, Dale, that's awesome. You got a dump trailer. Let's go.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna get the 6x12 Kaufman dump trailer. They're right here in Lexington. I just gotta pay for the splitter first, and then pay for the dump trailer, and
Next fall, probably.
and then
right?
get it. Yeah, and then get a
Next
skid steer. That's my 5-year plan.
You need several hunters each year. Spring does not work here. Oh, the Irish Spring stuff? We could try it and see, but
Wasted my
I
sick.
haven't got any strawberries. Literally, like maybe 2 or 3 strawberries out of all my strawberries because they eat them all. Now they're knocking and eating all my watermelon. That's just so sad.
And the cantaloupe didn't have a chance.
The cantaloupe. Oh, the cantaloupe is.
I know old guy firewood for real. I use that. That's not in my dump trailer, but I'm always needing it. Nice. I'm just hoping that the prices come down in a year
Come
or
back
so.
up.
What?
I need you to stay in the
No, it's just, my back is
the
hurting.
air. I'm cold.
Although I can't read anymore.
That's dinner ready. Bye, Steve. It's good to see
All right,
you.
Steve. We'll catch you later. Yeah.
Bundle
Send
video,
it. Send it
yes.
to us, or just tag us in it.
And then the deer and eating potatoes. We have way too many. Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta try potatoes. I'm starting some garlic in the house. Let me see how that goes. Some garlic.
Some garlic.
Don't know what for. We will have garlic. I don't ever eat garlic.
I was about to say, whenever you basil, you get way too much of it.
Yeah.
Basil, garlic.
We should do onions for sure. That'd be good. This is like onion. Lettuce would be good because lettuce is actually expensive at the grocery store. Like good lettuce.
Oh, really, old guy firewood? I didn't know that. A 6x10 will hold a whole core? Because that's why I was going to get the 12.
Out of the veggies stand.
John, that would suck.
No. That's funny. Well, if they wouldn't eat it before it got to a veggie stand, maybe I'd have a veggie stand someday, but I'm never going to have enough vegetables and fruit to have a veggie stand.
Maybe next year.
They take it. They take it off. I was thinking maybe I need to get it fenced in.
I'm using a garden tractor with a winch.
That's what he was.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh yeah, Matt just saw some crazy like winch contraption to like pull logs up onto a trailer. But then like he was saying like, well, how do you get the logs off of this trailer? This is like a flatbed trailer.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's a cool idea because, like, you know, the good thing about a dump trailer is the dump trailer is good for when you want to dump, but it's not good for loading because it's up so high and all that. So I was like, well, what if I get a flatbed trailer and put a winch on it, and then I can winch the logs up? But how do I get the logs off of the trailer? Most people like that use that usually have a tractor or whatever to pull off the logs when they get home, but I don't have that convenience. The only other thing you could do is get another winch and hook it to a tree or something and winch it off that way. Or I could hook a cord or a chain to the log and then hook it to a tree and then pull it away. But then I'll be messing up the trailer.
Dixie,
So,
leave that kitty alone.
I don't know. Wow. 350-foot rows.
The veggies.
I know about firewood. I'm gonna get a skid steer though instead of a tractor. Because like for you to be able to pick up a whole IBC tote full of wood, you gotta have a pretty big tractor. And at that point, if you're spending that much money, why not just jump up to a skid steer? Because skid steer, I could move dirt faster, pick up way more weight, and it's just better control.
Yeah, it was funny the other day. Like Matt's standing there, just like after we're working, splitting and doing all that. He was like looking at the pile of all of our like junk wood. It's like, you know how irritating this is. If I just had a tractor, I could just pick this up and move it somewhere else. But
Yeah, it's annoying when you know how much more helpful something is, but you can't get it yet.
yeah.
I don't know. It's just so aggravating. Like if you didn't know it was there or didn't know how much more it would help you and you didn't have it, it's not a big deal. But when you realize that you can't get it, it's so aggravating.
I shot you. Big text and the heavy.
Yeah, so Shoddy, my truck, tongue weight, I think it was like 1,300 pounds, something like that. And I've loaded my dad's dump trailer, which is actually a really heavy trailer for a 6x12. It's like 4,500 pounds. It's crazy heavy. And I've loaded that sucker down and it pulled it just fine. But what I'll probably do is I'll put some airbags in the back of it, or just beef up the suspension, and I think that'll make a huge difference. But like I said, if I get a new trailer, I'd say it sheds 1,000 pounds right off. A 6x12 trailer is not 4,500 pounds. It shouldn't be that much weight anyway. I can add in 2 bays. Gotcha, Dale. Yeah, I don't want a high. Like, what my dad has is perfect height because all the skid steers can get over it and everything, and it's just enough to keep 2 stacks of logs in there, or 2 logs on top of each other. So that's really all I need to carry. I mean, you don't need anything higher than that. Yeah, so I'm not worried about my lawn or anything. Plus,
Not that long over there.
yeah, I'll get a skid steer with tracks too, which, I mean, they really don't tear up as bad as you would think. You could level it out pretty easily.
2,300 pounds. Wow, Chris. I know. I was wondering how much that weighed full of.
Exactly, Chris. That's why I said
a lot.
I mean, by the time you get a tractor that can lift that, you're up in the $20,000-$30,000 range, and it's like, why not just go ahead and get a skid steer for that much money? No worry, Dee's Homestead. Hey, you got to get them logs when you can.
Yeah.
Got to get them logs when you can, because you don't know when they're gonna come next.
Yeah.
Yeah, John, we'll get there. That's what I said. You know, that's my 5-year plan. I hope to have a skid steer within 5 years. I'd say I can pay this splitter off just from wood money, not my money from work or anything like that. I was hoping to do it in 2 years, and the only reason it's that long is because I have to wait for the wood to dry. I've already turned down two whole cords because I don't have the wood to be dried. So, like I said, it's really just because of the wood needs to be dry. I'd say I could definitely pay it off in a year if I could sell everything as split.
Mm-hmm. Thank you guys for clicking that like button too, by the way. Make sure you guys click that.
Oh yeah, man.
Hanging out with us. The wheels turn on that box. I can't leave that. See where I go.
And that's the whole thing. I thought about getting the skid steer with tires. I mean, obviously, if you could afford the tracks, it's better. But for what I need, I really don't need tracks. I'm not going up in hills and bringing down these big ass logs like a tree guy would. Sometimes they're on an incline and they need weight and balance, and you get that with tracks. Where the tires you want.
So if you get the one with just the wheels, can you switch it eventually for the tracks, or it's a totally different machine?
I think it's a totally different machine.
Yeah.
I'm sure you could switch it, but it costs you a pretty nice dime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I know, Chris. I have probably. I'm not even gonna say. I probably have an 1/8 of a face cord of cherry right now. I got lucky and got some with just a big old mixed pile of woods that I got one time, and it smells good and it splits good. But I haven't ran across any. There's actually a whole truckload an hour away from me, and I thought about going to get it, but I was like, it's not worth the time. And that's like 2 hours there and back for what, cherry logs? Like, I think I'll have to pass on it.
You read it right here. It says green oak weighs 5,500 pounds.
Yeah.
Per full cord.
Well, you get one face cord in a IBC tote.
Mhm. Yeah. You just say like on trailer, I guess. Green oak weighs more than that.
He scaled it. Well,
crazy. Yeah, I was thinking you should weigh it sometime. Is there any weigh stations near us?
No, not near us. They're off the highway. You just have to drive until you find one. or go to the dump.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh God, firewood, same here. Like I said, I've seen one, since I've been doing this firewood business since February, I've only seen one cherry tree. I wish I could get more. Honestly, all I want is poplar, white ash, and maple. I have oak. I love red oak. I'll take as many red oak trees as I can. But I don't like having oak because I have to wait for it to dry so long. Like when you're starting your business, it's like you want to turn over the wood as fast as you can go. Now once I get 2 years under me and I don't have any overhead or anything like that, then just split and have oak. That's fine. I mean, honestly, I'd say half of what I got out there right now is oak. That's why I can't sell it.
Which is good, right? Eventually.
No, it'd be good. It'll be good for next year.
Burning,
Yeah, honestly, with the sun how it is this year, I could sell it in January. Because that would make
really,
it.
really
That would make
hot
it about a year. It'd make it almost a year that way. So. Yeah, but I say these homestead, a lot of the firewood guys, a lot of firewood channels, every one of them has. Sissy don't. A lot of them have cherry, and it's like their favorite wood to have. So.
What?
Look, there's Jenna. There's Sissy.
Hi, Jenna. You know Jenna?
You're right, old guy firewood, for sure. I'll tell you what, I burned some ash and it was hot. I was impressed. It was so hot. I was trying to we were roasting marshmallows and the girls they couldn't take it. I had to roast all the marshmallows. It was so hot. Maple, ash, red oak, and poplar. But see, after, I don't know, once we get into winter, poplar's not going to be a thing. I'll just be splitting that for summer and fall time, which I don't know if it'll last that long. We'll see. Oh, the dogs just moved the camera.
That's Dixie.
Oh yeah, that's Dixie.
She's my trouble dog.
My trouble dog.
Jenna says she misses you. So you're gonna get a whole week of Clara soon, Jenna.
Yeah, beach trip.
Yes, we're going to Carolina Beach at the end of the month. It'll be fun. It's our first time going there. Have you been there, Matt?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Oh.
We used to go to Myrtle Beach. These homestead, they haven't told me yet about bundles, so we'll see. Like I said, we talked about this previously, and I do not think that this campground is as big on wood as normal campgrounds because they're taking over the campground and restarting. So I don't know if they don't have anybody there or if it's just a slow season right now or what. But she said come like fall time they'll definitely burn a lot more wood.
Yeah. It's basically like these people come in and buy struggling campgrounds and help like revive them. Mm-hmm. So it's the first season for them, I think.
Which and then most people who go to campgrounds right now are going to beach campgrounds. You know, they're going to Myrtle Beach or whatever and camping out there.
Lakes. Is there a lake out there?
Or lake. Yeah, no, there's no lake out there. But yeah, they're going to those places because it's the summertime. So maybe this campground is more of a fall and winter campground, you know, where like no one wants to go to the beach, so let's go back to a cheaper campground or whatever, you know. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, I'm not in any rush because I'm letting my wood dry right now. I split that poplar last week.
Yeah. But a lot of the stuff that we get has been sitting somewhere for a while. Like, it's not like a brand new cut tree, unless it comes from the tree service guys. But he's got a lot of stuff from people that have had this wood for a little bit.
I actually got some nice oak and hickory and maple, and it's really dry. So I'm excited for that. With those loads right there, I'll have some wood definitely by fall. So that's good. Because I had a guy come to me last week and he wanted smoker wood, and all I had to give him was some white ash and poplar. Didn't have like any hickory or anything really good. Okay, I know where that's at. A lot of people go there. Yeah, John. Oh, Dixie.
She's moving it. She got her feet kicked out. She's relaxing.
Do we know how long
no,
this
sis.
has been?
Oh
Sissy,
gosh.
stop.
Girl. Dixie.
Stop it.
She's
gonna
gonna keep
move it.
kicking it now.
Alright, well, we've been
Yeah.
doing it for a while. So.
Yeah, we can wrap up.
We're going to wrap it up, guys. We want to thank you all for sticking around, hanging out with us.
Yes, thank you.
So thank you very much. Say the next video comes out either Friday night or Saturday morning. Depends on how fast we get the music put on.
That's my job. If you guys didn't know that. I'm the music lady.
She's the music lady.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Alright, guys.
Good time. Thank y'all. So yeah, look out for a video on Friday. And these lives we're going to do them once a month. Just that way when we have this live, we have a lot more to talk about and all that good stuff. Yeah, more updates and all that stuff. Because I feel like if we do it every week, there's some weeks I can't do anything.
You guys will get
my
burned
job.
out. You'll be like,
And-
it's just Sadie and Matt on there talk about nothing.
And you know, if it feels full time for me or something like that, I would definitely do it every week. But we just aren't that busy, I guess, with the firewood. So yeah. Yeah, John, dump it. Hey y'all, if any of y'all ever want to put a video up, just do it. You never know how it's gonna come. Who knows? Everybody might like it. You might have something that no one else knows, or and you know, everyone has their little tricks. So definitely get out there, post your videos. So have a good night. Thank you.
Homestead. We'll see ya.
Bye bye.
Bye, guys.